much for joining me. Today I'm going to talk about a really awesome tea, and this is called a Shen Tea, or a spirit potion is what you might also be able to call it. Well, anyway, based on the three treasure system, there's Jing, Qi, and Shen. And Shen has the element of the spirituality. It's our connection to our higher self. And so this tea formula that I'm going to be putting together today is a way to connect to that place of intuition and our higher selves. It assists us in opening up our hearts and viewing the world from a heart-centered place instead of just in our minds. So the different herbs I have here are helpful in doing that and helping to clear that path for awakening and enlightenment. So the first herb that I want to talk about here, it's actually a mushroom, and it's it is the most studied herb in all of the world. This is reishi mushroom, and it's also called Ganoderma lucidum. And this is just a sample here. I also have it right here already cut up into pieces. So the lore of reishi mushroom goes back for thousands and thousands of years, and it's called the mushroom of immortality. It really enhances those who consume it on so many levels, on all three treasures. But what is most renowned for is its qualities as a Shen herb, and that it supports peacefulness and calmness. It really has a spirit opening ability. So we're going to use this in our spirit potion here. So I'm going to take about 2 large handfuls and put it into my large pot here. And I've got a gallon of spring water as my base to start with, and I always like to use spring water. So I'm just going to go ahead and put about, 2 handfuls worth, 1 to 2 ounces worth there. Reishi is a superior adaptogen, and it really has an intelligence, and it really knows its dual direction, knowing that if you need support for building your immunity, if you're fatigued, it can go and assist you with that as well. There's so many amazing qualities of this mushroom. It's truly a gift. Another mushroom that we're going to be using in this formula is called Spiriporia, and a little bit different than the reishi mushroom, whereas the reishi mushroom is the fruiting body of the mushroom. Spiriporia is the mycelium mass that it grows around a pine tree root. So we're going to add this into our tea, and I'm going to put about 2 large handfuls, so it's like 2 to 3 ounces worth here. And the special quality of the Spiriporia is that it's known to be a grounding herb, but also connecting us, encouraging us to connect to seeing things with a spiritual perspective. So it helps on both of those levels, really stay in this, where we are, be grounded, not be too much up in the clouds, but still have that connection to see things from a spiritual and a higher perspective. And so it's really a renowned Shen herb. Another renowned Shen herb is asparagus root. And this is actually the root of wild asparagus plant. And legend goes is that the immortal sages of thousands of years ago, in Crouching Tiger and Dragon, where they would fly up from bamboo stalk to bamboo stalk, that they attributed to this herb. And from that analogy, we can see that the asparagus root can really assist us in releasing baggage so that we can rise up into our spiritual path. And that flying is the freedom of our spirit when we really see that we can connect to the universal source of love, so that we're no longer held down by this baggage, that we can truly be free and fly. So it's really a beautiful analogy, and legend is actually that they did fly, but you also this is attributed to giving you flying dreams, so there you go. So I'm going to put a good sized handful here into our spirit potion. And another herb we're going to put in here is jujube date, and this again is a fruit, so it's got a seed inside, and this is a harmonizing herb. So this is going to take all the elements of all these different herbs and really harmonize them and give us a really balanced tea. So I've broken up these pieces, and I've got, you know, a big handful worth in here. So that's going to go into our tea, and our last of the 5 herbs that's going to go into our Shen Tea is Schizandra berry. And I'm going to wait till later to put this in after it's already cooked for an hour. It's very tender, dried berry, and this is a beautiful herb and it's highly revered in the Chinese Tonic herbalism system because it nourishes all 3 treasures, the Jing, Qi, and the Shen. And it's said to promote happiness, beauty, and longevity. And it's adaptogenic and nourishes all 5 of the systems as the Chinese view the body as in 5 systems. So it's all around super herb, and we're going to definitely want to include it in our tea formula here. So I'm going to let this soak in for about 20 minutes, and I'm going to turn on the heat and bring it up to boil, then let it simmer for about an hour. Then come back to it, let it sit, turn off the heat, let it sit for at least 2 hours, and then I'll strain it off, and I'll have a wonderful Shen Tonic tea that's going to be very supportive of me and anyone else who would like to enjoy this on our path as divine beings having a human experience. So thanks for watching, and hope you try it.